My name is Audrey Lee, and this is Growcery, the mobile grocery solution. First, a little bit about me. Hi, my name is Audrey, and I'm a student here at Temple. But when I'm not at school, I work as a cashier at a grocery store. The store where I work has a zero waste policy, meaning they compost all of the produce they can't sell. Even if it's perfectly edible, it all ends up in a trash can at the end of the day. Now, when I'm not working, I'm here at school in Philly, and my apartment is in a corner of campus that's really far away from all the grocery stores. So one day I was thinking about how hard it is to get fresh food to my apartment when suddenly I remembered those garbage cans full of fresh food at my job. I instantly thought, well, somebody should look into making this connection. So I did, and here's what I found. Grocery stores throw away 43 billion pounds of food every year. In fact, a third of food in the US is wasted every year, and grocery stores are responsible for 10% of that. Meanwhile, 20 million Americans are living in food deserts or areas where people live below the poverty line and can't access fresh, nutritious food. This especially impacts urban communities and communities of color, and it can lead to health issues, lower academic performance, and overall less economic mobility. So clearly, there's this huge demand, this need for fresh food that grocery stores are just throwing away. What's not connecting here? Well, to find out more, let's look at the status quo solutions for grocery stores. The number one solution is a trash service, which is not only expensive and unsustainable, it's bad branding for the business. Businesses can also look into composting and recycling services, which cost even more than trash services, or they can donate their produce, but they're not sure it'll end up in the right place. People are trying to tackle the food waste solution with composting kits or subscriptions like Misfits Market, but these aren't always affordable to a low income audience. Meanwhile, people in food deserts can get their food from food pantries or corner stores, but the pantries lack mobility and the corner stores don't have healthy options. So, how do we make this connection? Enter Growcery. Growcery is a mobile grocery truck that delivers fresh food from grocery stores to food deserts. Its mobility makes it unique from other food redistribution solutions. Lots of organizations already have trucks, but no one is selling directly from the vehicle. So, how does this work? Well, step one, Growcery partners with a chain of grocery stores who, step two, supply Growcery with safe, edible food that would otherwise be thrown away. Growcery then sells this food out of its refrigerated trucks in the neighborhoods where it's needed. So, how will we implement a fleet of mobile grocery stores? Well, first, we'll cut back on initial costs by building a minimum viable product or an MVP. We'll actively prove our concept with one used or refurbished truck in a hyperlocal space like the Temple community. We'll partner with one grocery chain for our pilot and continue to leverage partnerships for funding as things go. Once implemented, grocery would have more range and mobility than food pantries and charities, better prices than grocery subscriptions or delivery services, and more healthy options than corner stores, all while leveraging a huge source of untapped food supply in the US. You might be wondering, what makes us different from the other organizations working on this issue? Well, I had the chance to personally speak with Pam Rainey, the founder of Philabundance, about how grocery would fit into the food redistribution landscape in Philly. Although plenty of solutions already exist, she said, we need to look on the ground. The problem still exists, we can always do more, and there is always room for something new. Mobile grocery technology like this does not yet exist in Philadelphia, and there's a major market for the concept, with grocery ventures like Brown Superstores, community development corporations, and maybe even Philabundance itself. Now, Growcery is a lean startup, so naturally there are some unknowns we have to explore. The business model and partners are flexible, listed here are just a few of the possibilities, and the question of profit versus nonprofit is also significant. We will find the ideal grocery business model using lean startup methods like experimentation, MVPs, and customer empathy interviews until we find the solution that best meets the specific needs of our customer base. One thing remains true, though. Mobile grocery store technology could have a profound positive impact on urban food security. The solution to food insecurity is mobile. Thank you.